Hello. In this video I will show you how to solve a hard Heyawake puzzle. We can first place whites in the zero area. It may not seem obvious at the start, but we should have a black cell in one of the blue cells. And I will now explain why. Let's imagine they were both white. Now, to avoid whites passing through more than two regions, we should place two blacks next to each other. This violates the rules, so at least one of our blue cells must be black. That region should have one black cell, so the rest of the cells must be white. We can use this technique to define that there must be a black cell in one of these green cells. If they are both white, these two cells must be black, which is not allowed. The same can be applied for these two yellow cells. One of them must be black. Now let's check out this red cell. If it is black, then the upper green cell is forced to be black too. But this would isolate a white cell from the rest of the group. The conclusion is that the red cell must be white. The same can be applied for these two red cells. Both of them, if black, would lead to isolated whites in the corners. So those two must be white. The two region on the right-hand side needs two blacks, and one of them is certainly at the bottom. We surround the black with whites, which solves this one region. These two white cells must connect to the rest of the group. We can now spot some cells which would create a long white line. Those cells must be black, and their surroundings must be white. The blue cell is now just one, so it must be black. Again, some cells would form a white line, passing through three regions. Those cells must be black. This two region can be completed. This cell would separate the whites into two groups if it was black. So it must be white. This cell would create a white line, passing through three regions. So it must be black. These two white cells must connect to the rest of the group. And the puzzle is solved. You are ready to try your new skills.